Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about XRP, HBAR, and also QNT. There's a lot of things to talk about, so sit back, relax, and before we fully jump into this video, I just want to ask if you guys are new to the channel or not new to the channel, can you guys please leave a like on this video, as it does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate it. Now, within this market, we just seen our monthly candle close was very good for Ethereum, not too good for Bitcoin, but we are still above those significant demand levels, down at about like 56k, and so that was fairly good. XRP had about $1 for the monthly candle close, which was nothing too crazy. HBAR, again, not too crazy of a nice monthly close. It was still below our demand zones at about like 36 cents. And of course, like I said, QNT still kind of just ranging down here, number 69, still down about 6%, almost 15% exact on the 7-day span. We still need a lot more volume on QNT, as well as, a lot of these altcoins in this market. But I suspect this next month into possibly Q1 and Q2 of 2022 will be extremely bullish for a lot of these altcoins. And I'm very excited for that. And I'm very bullish on everything that is actually happening within this market, because I think everything is playing out perfectly, especially in regards to alt season and the alt season flow chart. Now, with that in mind, before we fully jump on into this video, I just want to let you guys know that we are still having the 35% sale on the Ultimate Crusader Trading Bundle Pack, which includes everything on this website, as well as all future content for free. So, for anybody who is interested in this, interested in learning how to pretty much create passive income and all that kind of stuff, definitely look into this if you guys are interested. Links are down in the description below, as well as in the comments below. But with that in mind, let's move on. So we do see here, I'm shocked people still don't know about Polysign, standard custody, expool patents, plus tons of XRP mentions in patents of RippleNet users, Ripple Liquidity Hub, 43rd U.S. Treasurer on board, Dubai Regional HQ UAE takeover in MENA, DIFC Financial Hub, 50 plus central banks, POCs, XRP. And yes, Polysign is huge. For anybody who does not know about Polysign, this is building the future of digital assets. Polysign develops state-of-the-art, secure, scalable infrastructure for financial institutions to fully leverage their digital assets. And of course, the opportunity of a generation. This is pretty big. And when we're talking about this, of course, we already know that David Schwartz is on the team. We know Arthur Brito as well is on the team as well. So, there's a lot of things to look at in terms of things behind closed doors that are not directly 100% connected to Ripple or XRP, but we do know that Polysign does have a ton of patents and possible workings within the XRP and Ripple ecosystem. So this is definitely a key portion to keep a close eye out on. And when we're talking about the future of finance and the future of the financial system, we look at interoperability, and we look at interoperability as a huge key component. And why am I bringing up interoperability? Well, good question. We looked at this and we see interoperability is coming to the Hedera ecosystem. We do see here Hash Connect is our answer to interoperability on Hedera. Soon everyone will be able to interact securely with Hedera dApps using Hashpack to approve transactions while keeping their private keys safe. Now, with interoperability, what asset comes to mind when you think about it? In my mind, I always think about QNT. Now, in terms of QNT, we actually see here QNT connects 12 different blockchains, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Oracle, and Hyperledger, as well as even Ripple. If you guys are new to what QNT is actually doing, QNT offers SDKs in 12 different programmable languages to help you build dApps. With upcoming OVL or Overledger certification program, 25 million plus developers in the world will be ready to build on blockchain. This is absolutely crazy to say the least, and there's been a ton of growth in just the last couple months alone for QNT, and I don't think a lot of people are realizing that. I think that they're just more so focused on the price. Just know that I've been talking about QNT since it was around like $35. This asset, in my mind, is extremely life-changing. I seriously think that this is Bitcoin at $200, except I think that it's much bigger than Bitcoin, because this is actually providing a massive use case, which is interoperability, and we already seen the massive partnerships that it has already behind it. So QNT should not be disregarded. We actually see here QNT creating global standards, creating the protocol, creating the platform, creating the ecosystem, creating the applications, plus creating easy access with a few lines of code quickly to set up. No need to change the backend and programming or any programming language compliant by design. This is going to really help us march forward on in terms of ISO 20022 adoption. And when we're talking about, ISO 20022 adoption, we need interoperability. We need connectivity. We need a network of networks, which is QNT. And there's only one like QNT, by the way, and that is QNT. This is a huge asset. Now we also see here Quants November launched the Digital Pound Foundation, of course, with the help of Ripple and XRP, released our joint MIT CBDC paper, released Overledger with 12 programming languages, released Overledger 2.1.3, listed on Gemini and eToro 2, announced a partnership with Oracle and Oracle certified Overledger for Oracle blockchain platform, released Overledger 2.1.4 with QNT payments in the back end, plus all the work we're doing isn't public. That isn't public, sorry. There's still a lot of things, and I do completely agree. The people still can't see the real value of QNT and what is coming in the next months and years. QNT will have its time in the sun. Right now, retail and VCs are buying into metaverse/low cap and layer 1 chains, and I suspect that once people realize how big QNT is going to be, I think that that's where, a lot of people will see its real value. Now, I just want you guys to understand that first off, with the supply, the circulating supply that QNT has, first off, check out the holders tab, right? We are still seeing massive accumulation happening in terms of the holders tab. There's 38,000 holders right now, which is crazy. Now, a lot of this supply is extremely limited. There's not a lot on exchanges, and it is one of those assets in my mind that a lot of people are going to try jumping into during the bear market. So I suspect that this is going to actually have some price appreciation as well during the bear market as well. It's probably going to be one of the safest bets in my mind as well. Let's see here. QNT provides interoperability for SIA, biggest financial infrastructure in Europe next to SWIFT. KPMG, one of the big four consultancies, and Oracle, second biggest software company in the world. And Latin America dollar for 12 countries as well. And I don't think people are seeing this. I think a lot of people in this game are more so focused on PA and PA alone and not focused on fundamentals. And I think that that is where a lot of people actually get wrecked. We actually see our fully decentralized DLT is revolutionary, but most situations require only 2 copies of a ledger, one for each party. The issue is keeping these in sync when the systems and different DVP, and are also keeping ledger A in sync with B when B interacts with C. QNT Overledger fixes this. And again, when we're talking about Q and T, okay, I don't know why I paused on Q like that, but Q and T, when we're talking about it, we talk about the future financial system, and we know that XRP and HBAR are going to play big roles in it. HBAR, of course, announcing, the whole stuff with Korea, or the, Shinhan Bank with Korea stablecoins. We also look at XRP with ODL and stuff like that. QNT is also going to be leveraged extremely massively during the future of finance and future of payments, because we need interoperability. We need connectivity. Connectivity is a problem right now that not a lot of banks and financial institutions actually see. They're trying to get to the point where they could fix it, and it's right in front of their faces. It's QNT. Actually, Sierra, thank you for confirming once again that the IMF is using MLTs by QNT. For example, Quants MLT technology is leveraged by the International Monetary Fund, IMF, for use with CBDCs that are sent to and from and operate on. We do see here, man, some serious forces must be suppressing the price. This is crazy Hulk, garbage. Maybe people just really, really hate the IMF and associated entities. When marketing is needed to get customers, a problem they don't have. And that is truth, right? They don't need marketing. QNT does not suffer from a problem with marketing at all because they already have these massive customers joining in on the fun. We talk about Oracle. We talk about many of the partnerships that they've already had. It is only just beginning. We also see here, QNT, some observations, because I know a lot of people are still concerned about QNT's price. Just so you guys know, in terms of QNT, like I said, I still suspect that this will be as big as Bitcoin. We look at Bitcoin's market cap, and we look at where QNT would be. It would be worth 80.6K. We look at, even Ethereum, 41.1K. We look at BNB, 7.8K. Even Solana. I mean, just look at this. Even if we got into the top 10, we'd still be worth 2.1k dollars. With everything that is happening, with confirmation like the IMF utilizing QNT, we look at the partnerships with Oracle and stuff, I don't think people realize that. And of course, in terms of the price, so a lot of people are concerned about the price. We do see our 3 failed attempts broke on the 4th. Of course, 110% from all-time high after a big correction. 118% from the all-time high after a big correction. And again, when we're talking about what is happening, look at a perfect 100 and almost 18% drop. It's a little bit more than this one. And of course, we already have the 3 failed attempts, attempting a 4th now. And I suspect that we are probably going to test this a little bit more times, but once we do break it, it's going to be parabolic. And I suspect that we are going to probably have our topping 3 wave instead of our 5 wave, but we could lead to a 5 wave alt pattern on QNT where we could see, even possibly 10K for QNT by the end of this bull run. And of course, a lot of these altcoins are going to have massive pops. We even seen, I commented on this today, actually, where a lot of people were kind of concerned about a few altcoins. And I even said, here it is, right? XRP, XLM, ALGO, and even HBAR. A lot of people are looking at the charts and they don't realize what is actually happening, but a lot of these are in these tight channels, just ready to have this massive jump out point. And this is on the 1 week. This is the 1 week for XLM and also the 1 week for XRP. It's following these nice channels that are about ready to pretty much jump in massive price appreciation. And of course, we're even seeing here, curious how it will look by mid 2022. And of course, when we're talking about quarter 1 and quarter 2 of 2022, if QNT is going to run up, a massive amount, even say for some we get to a $50 billion market cap, which I think is easily achievable. Okay, look at the price appreciation that we'd have. We'd be at about 3.7K or 17x from our current levels. In my mind, QNT is probably one of the safest bets right now in this market next to XRP, HBAR, and a few other ones as well. A lot of these ISO 222 tokens that are doing incredible things in the future of finance, in the future of CBDCs and stuff like that, QNT is going to be needed for interoperability on a lot of these altcoins. That's why interoperability being solved for Hedera is a huge use case in itself, or a huge, pretty much, concern. So in my mind, QNT has a bright future in this game. I think that at current levels, it's extremely undervalued. And I know a lot of people were asking me for an update on it. I think, like I said, at these bottom levels down here at about like $195, I think that was our bottom point. I think that the stage is set for QNT. I think that it has a huge future in this market. And like I said, I think that this is, the future Bitcoin. I think that this is Bitcoin at $203. I'm hodling this until we get to some high grade targets, because I have no reason to sell QNT. But of course, with that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are. And just before this, has been Nick. Peace out, guys.